Good morning, everybody. So we need to keep aware of what's going on with digital identity and social credit. And the World Economic Forum and the globalists want to implement this, even though there doesn't seem to be too much happening at the moment. Now, in France, of course, Macron was declared the winner of the French election. Whether you accept that or not, that's what was declared. And just 2 days after he was declared the winner, he is now pushing ahead with digital identity. He announced that, and that's going to be made available in the autumn. That France will have a digital identity system. That goes along with the EU's digital identity wallet plan, and they want to roll it out all across the EU and their 27 countries in the autumn, either September or October. So even though it doesn't seem anything is going on right now, there are certainly plans to bring this back in the autumn. And of course, that's the time when the days are getting shorter, the temperatures are getting colder, it's harder to go out and protest on the streets and actually put up some resistance to this because people don't really want to go out in large numbers. Although I'm very proud of our country in the UK and people all around the world who for the last 2 years have gone out on the streets week after week, month after month, however cold it's been, however hard it's been, and fought for freedom. And we will do that again. So if they try to bring this in and force people to get it, then the people will resist and they won't be able to do it. Now, at the moment, they're saying, there's no compulsion to do this. It will be voluntary. And another case here is Italy. So the city of Bologna has announced again in the autumn, they're going to bring in a social credit system. So they're not even hiding this, but this is more of a carrot than a stick, or how it's being presented. So you can sign up voluntarily for this app that will give you reward points for good behavior, good citizenship, whatever that means. I don't know what that means. It means that you maybe put your pronouns in your bio, or you put a Black Lives Matter icon on your Twitter, or something like that, or you put a Ukrainian flag in there, and you say all the right things about the cultural Marxist stuff that is being pushed everywhere over the West. Who knows? And then you get points and you get rewards. So you might get a free loaf of bread, or a free entry to a concert, or a couple of free train tickets. This will be training people to accept the idea of social credit, where the state can reward you for what it considers to be good behavior. But then what will come on the back of it is the state will punish you for behaviors that they don't consider to be good. So if you have the wrong opinion, if you do what they call is spreading disinformation, which is just basically saying things where you disagree with the government and the powers that be, then you'll get a negative social credit score. And you won't get your rewards, first of all, but then that will morph into you being restricted. So you won't be allowed to travel on trains or buses or planes, or maybe go to a certain school or university. And this is what happens in China, where they've got the full digital identity and social credit system. They're trying to bring it in the West, in other places in the world, by stealth and by being dishonest by omission in not telling you where this is all going. But you only have to look a little bit to see what this will do to our societies. And of course, added to that will be the central bank digital currency, and then they will go cashless, and you will have no alternative. So although they're saying this is voluntary to begin with, don't be fooled. If you sign up to this, then you are complying with their plans, and you are helping ultimately to bring in the tyranny of full digital identity and social credit system. So however difficult it may be at the start, we need, again, millions and millions of people to resist and say no to this and just not get the app. I never got the NHS track and trace app. I never got the NHS COVID app. I never had a single test, not a stick up the nose or a lateral flow test. We need to continue to resist what's going on, and we need to be aware. These things are coming back in the autumn. It looks like this is the plan. And in the UK, the government has just given out an £18 million contract to continue operating the NHS COVID Pass to an IT company for 12 months with an option to extend it for 36 months. So why would they do this if it was all over and they didn't have any plans to continue it? So keep your eyes open. Things are relaxed a little bit here in the UK at the moment. In some of the states in America, you've got good governors in places like Florida, like Governor DeSantis is doing the right thing all the time, which is great. Australia, however, you've got Victoria. They're doing what this Tory government, Johnson regime, did in the UK, sacking people for not having injections. So the government of Victoria has gone tyrannical again. They've just sacked 2,500 teachers who haven't had an injection, or who haven't had 3 injections. You have to have 3 injections to keep your job. So this is still going on in various places. We defeated it together in the UK, and I'm proud to have been on the marches and stood with people who stood up for the NHS workers, the 100,000 doctors and nurses that the Johnson regime tried to sack, and also the 60,000 care home workers. They rode back on that, but many of those care home workers, were so brutalized that it went on for months and have now lost their jobs. They should get their jobs back with back pay because of what happened and the terrible way they were treated by this government, and also by some of the care home corporation companies that were complicit in firing them and victimizing them. They should all get their jobs back, and so on. That's what happened here. It's happening in Australia still. So we shouldn't be surprised if we see people try to bring back these things in various places here or there, because they're still pushing ahead and trying to test this. This push for this new world order hasn't gone away. So I do wish you all a lovely bank holiday weekend in the UK, a lovely summer. Enjoy it, enjoy the weather, enjoy this time. I hope this time goes on and we get back more of our freedoms and we keep them, and we get rid of these terrible political parties and regimes which are in power. But we may have to fight again. So all I'm saying is keep your eyes open and be ready when the time comes to resist the New World Order when it comes back to try and bite us again. God bless you all. Thank you.